A new strain of virus has changed the world as we know it.
The World Health Organization says the risk of the virus expanding worldwide is now classified as very high.
As health officials try to contain the virus, it continues to put millions of people in this country on edge and rattle the markets.
All countries have shifted their focus to the health and safety of their nation's people. Some have been successful at limiting cases and protecting the public, but others are plagued with misinformation and division, resulting in more cases and higher death rates.
They're working hard. Looks like by April, in theory, when it gets a little warmer, it miraculously goes away. I hope that's true.
The United States is among the countries struggling to get control over the coronavirus, and this long struggle has only continued to negatively affect small business owners. Let's take a look where it all began. New York. Specifically, Westchester County. With Westchester's first confirmed COVID case on March 3rd, the numbers only continued to increase for weeks, and even today, no end is in sight. According to an NBC News report earlier this year, the Chinese food industry has seen more negative impacts from the coronavirus than any other industry.
Hi, I'm Teodora Mitov, and I'm currently outside of Kam Fung in Yonkers, New York. The Zhangs have been serving Chinese food in Yonkers for over 20 years, but just recently bought Kam Fung as their own restaurant a little over a year ago. Min Fen and Jessica Zhang speak on how this past year has been anything but ideal since the coronavirus has greatly modified their sales and overall experience.
When quarantine was going on, we closed our restaurant for a couple of months, and a lot of our employees didn't have the chance to earn as much money, and we could not afford to have everyone in this restaurant at the same time.
We were making a lot of money, before COVID, it was okay, but during COVID, I would say our deliveries and our service just went down by 75%-ish, because people weren't ordering, there were no deliveries, there were no customers. And then I would say now, after Corona, people obviously still have to stay safe, but our services still aren't as good as they used to be before it. So I'd say we're at least 50% in.
While some customers were afraid to order food due to the pandemic, others continue to support Kam Fung through its takeout options.
No, I wanted Chinese food every day of my life. I just couldn't go out and get it because I was just scared of eating food in general.
So I didn't go out to eat during the pandemic just because I don't know, there were germs everywhere and I did not want to go near that. But usually what I did is I just went outside. I didn't really eat. If I did, I ordered food to go. I didn't stay. I did actually get some Chinese food from Kam Fung. My friend Min owns the restaurant and it was very good. I ordered some sesame chicken. I highly recommend.
The Zhangs also believe that xenophobia and the perpetuation of anti-Asian stereotypes contributed to the decrease in business.
Because it comes from China. It's not racist at all, no, not at all. It comes from China. That's why.
With cases starting to increase again in Westchester, they're trying to keep a positive outlook on the future of their business, but they still fear another slowdown.
Because of all the negative xenophobic situations that were going on as an effect of COVID, there were a lot of customers that did not feel like ordering because of what they heard on the news about Asian people carrying the COVID disease. We were generating little income, and when we opened up a few months ago, business just started to pick up again, but there were verbal attacks every now and then because of customers who are xenophobic towards us and our establishment. We hope in the coming year that we can get everything back to normal, but it is hard to tell given the recent surge in cases as they rise up again.
Frontline worker Anna Moda started working as a nursing assistant at a hospital in Westchester this past March. For 50 hours a week, she cared for COVID patients and has seen the virus in full effect. She gives an insight into how long she believes this new wave will last.
It's getting bad again. Now the hospital's getting full again. Now everybody's freaking out. So I'm I don't know, I thought we were going somewhere, but now we're going backwards. So I don't know. And everybody's saying it's going to be a hard winter. So I really don't know. I'm hoping by spring, summer, this is all over, but who knows?
As a new surge is making its way through Westchester County, the Zhangs are unsure how business will go this time around. Reporting from Yonkers, I'm Teodora Mitov.